Rob Williams is a big reason the Celtics have become so tough to score on. Jason Tatum says Rob can guard anybody. You always know you got protection behind you if you get beat. He has the potential to win Defensive Player of the Year one of these days. I think that's in his future. So the Time Lord is biding his time, Kevin.
David, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. At this late stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
The Celtics shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside. And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player. Impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
All free throws good from Jrue Holiday.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the
line. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Look at Tatum, get up. I love whenever he goes up with that kind of aggression and force. He's not messing around at all, taking names and making statements.
Now here's Lopez. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Middleton for 3. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Second shot opportunity, and the nice bucket inside from Lopez.
Even though his game is more perimeter-oriented now, Lopez can still mix it up inside.
Smart passes to Tatum. Takes it inside. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Tatum's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Allen dishes to Giannis. Bucks passing it around. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Now here's Brown following the shot by Jrue Holiday.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Williams picks him up, and that one drops.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Middleton against Tatum. Over Middleton. Tatum no good. The Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Over Tatum. Antetokounmpo, no good. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
There's Giannis following the bucket by the Celtics.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
Tatum against Middleton. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Giannis inside. Working on Horford. And that one's good out of Antetokounmpo.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he gets the bucket. Tatum's got 8. Here's Holiday. It's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Here's Allen. No good. Shot missing. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Antetokounmpo against Tatum. And it's Middleton penetrating Antetokounmpo. And Tatum pulls it down.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Bucks trail by 5.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Smart passes to Horford. Passes it to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. There's Brown with the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Outside, Horford. Outside, Tatum. No good on the 3. The Bucks trail. Lopez outside. Antetokounmpo against Williams. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Now here's Smart. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Williams a screen on Holiday. And slam dunk by Smart.
Lighter off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
And Holiday kicks to Allen. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Pass to Lopez. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. A moment now to check out some numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. For Boston, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Outside Tatum from deep three-point range. They get it again. Williams off on the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Tatum against Middleton. Tatum passes to Smart. Tatum on the wing. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Now here is Holiday. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Kept alive. Here's Lopez, and he banks in the layup. Lopez has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
Now Smart. 14 points from him the last game against Washington. The Celtics working the ball around now. And it's Brown missing. Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo finds Allen, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Smart.
One thing you gotta love about Grayson Allen is his confidence.
For sure, and every good player has great confidence. And with Grayson, it shows up beyond the arc. I mean, we've watched him naturally morph into a volume three-point shooter. And every team values having a guy like him because he can really stretch the floor and create good spacing for your offense.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Good on both. So it's the Celtics now. It's a three-point game. Brogdon with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Wizards in Washington. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. That one good for two. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Hauser misses.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Brogdon the pass to Muscala. Back to Brogdon. Over to the left wing. Pass to Muscala. The tray. That one doesn't drop. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And you've got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Giannis kicks to Lopez. Middleton outside. Williams with the steal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, I love the leadership of Brogdon. Always hard at work for his team. He's facilitating, communicating, providing offensive energy and direction. Love what this guy brings to the court.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And, well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
And stolen by White. Here's Brogdon. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Here's Brogdon following the basket by Giannis. Hauser misses. 1:39 left to play in the first. Allen passes to Middleton. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Brogdon. 6 points for him. And here's Middleton. The kick out to Holiday. Off target from outside. Boston trailing. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. White the pass to Hauser. Antetokounmpo against Williams. To the left wing. Clock at 4. And another miss by Boston. Milwaukee's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Screen by Antetokounmpo. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo And stolen by White. Brogdon against Allen. Brogdon kicks to Williams. Right side, White. And Muscala has it in the corner. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll return shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Sharing the wing spots, it's Allen and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the one spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Now here's Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Driving to the basket. Connects on the open J.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
Giannis outside. Puts the move on, and the dunk by Giannis.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Checking in for the Celtics, Jason Tatum.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. In the corner, Horford with it. Williams kicks to Horford. Trains the three-pointer.
You know, it's been a nice evolution to see the three-point shot become a consistent part of what Horford brings to his team.
Here's Holiday, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
He is the epitome of a seasoned veteran. Jrue Holiday has performed at a high level no matter what uniform he's had on.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And about Jrue Holiday, he's got that championship mentality.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, he established that with the Bucks, winning a title that late in your career, especially after the career he's had. He's got to feel good. I mean, by far, one of the hardest workers in the game, Jrue Holiday.
Second team foul.
Here's Holiday. He's got 9. Driving in. And a missed layup.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think. And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent. He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Boston, no good that time either.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row.
from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Williams. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Check out some stats for Horford. He's been more than solid over the last month. Putting up about 10 points a night, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Bucks leading by 5. Middleton looking it over. With the block. They recover it. Shot clock at 5. Allen kicks to Antetokounmpo. And the wing jumper offline.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Pritchard. Horford with the screen on Allen. Brown the pass to Smart. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Puts it up off the inbound, and it's laid in by Holiday. Holiday's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks. Now here's Tatum. He's got 11. In the corner, Horford with it. Can they get it? The shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
You know, when Giannis is being this aggressive on offense, he can be really hard to stop. The defense needs to make an adjustment.
Celtics trail by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Tatum kicks to Williams. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. The dish now to Tatum. From deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Middleton against Tatum. Allen dishes to Middleton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Count it. And now it's an 11-point Milwaukee lead. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Now let's have a quick look at some of the league's top defenders in the season's second half. Second is Marcus Smart.
Defensively, he's been a glove. I mean, he has just been blanketing his opponents.
Celtics trail by 11. kicks to Tatum. He dishes it to Williams. Stolen by Middleton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
And the Bucks making a change here. Crowder's checked in. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Allen for 3. And they get it back. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Here's Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Well, I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
For Boston, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Carter finds Crowder. And he's good on the 3-ball. Crowder's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Bucks. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game. You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now here is Carter. 17-point lead, their biggest. Crowder inside. He's guarded by Williams. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 7. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And one place you do not want to send Malcolm Brogdon is to the line.
Yeah, you know, remember, Greg, back in 2019, he had that 50-40-90 season when he led the league in free throw shooting at over 92%. And his career percentage not far off of that mark.
And so he hits both.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, 2 names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
Celtics trail by 14. Now the pass to Hauser. Pass to Muscala. 6 on the shot clock. With the drive. Drops in the layup for 2. Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills at 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
This is his first free throw of the game.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Derek White's checked in for the Celtics. Now here's White. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Bobby Portis.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And both free throws good for Williams.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now, here's Ingles. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Carter against White. Celtics passing it around.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And, Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Mark, if you take a look at the superstars on this Bucks team, they are extremely selfless.
Yeah, they really are. That's one of their great attributes. They just want to win. The pieces fit well together. Doesn't matter how they do it, who does it. They're all in it to win championships. A total team mindset.
Now here's Williams. His last outing, he had 8 points. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Carter with the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. White inside. Ingles covering. Outside to Brogdon. Outside Williams. Boston again missing. Milwaukee leading by 16. Carter, the pass to Ingles. And there's the drive. The kick out to Crowder. Ingles against White. Ingles dishes to Crowder. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Crowder's got 12 in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
They get it back. Here's Muscala. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. He has 6.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Celtics trail by 17. Pass to Williams. Shoots the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
There's 25 seconds left here in the second. Carter down low. White's there. Here's Portis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Muscala. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major collapse.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for Milwaukee.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Carter hits them both. Here's Brogdon. With 1 on the clock, that one's not going to go. And so it's Milwaukee with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
Their game plan has been pretty straightforward. Attack inside, make the defense collapse, and so far it's been working.
Yeah, I think that the whole team over there collapsed. This is over.
And let's get back to our featured game. A fantastic battle between these two guys.
These two have been great. Locking horns, like those battering rams you see on the nature documentaries. No one is given an inch.
Wait, since when do you watch nature docs?
I am Nature Docs.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
On the floor for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Back to Tatum. Horford with the screen on Connaughton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for his shot.
The first one falls. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry, and he's deeply invested in the team's success.
Here's Carter. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. The kick out to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 16 points.
When Tatum is set up now, he's automatic. He wastes no time pulling the trigger.
Portis finds Crowder. And it's sent back by Horford.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
In the corner, Smart with it. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Milwaukee. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Horford sets a screen for Brown. Here's Williams. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. He has 6.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Carter with it. Williams picks him up. Pass to Portis. Connaughton against Williams. And he drives in. They can't stop the run with that one.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.